Good day everyone and welcome. At Gearing Safety, we believe in zero harm. Every injury and fatality is preventable if we design safe systems and address hazards proactively. Every procedure, inspection, and improvement we make is a step toward eliminating accidents entirely. When we follow safety rules and still face risk, it is a signal to strengthen our systems, not to blame workers. Our shared goal is simple: protect every worker every day and make the workplace safe for everyone. In my previous session, we discussed why workers sometimes ignore safety rules. We talked about pressure, shortcuts, culture, leadership, and human behavior. That session focused on situations where rules are broken. Today, we are looking at the other side of the same reality. Today's topic is this: I followed the safety rules and I still got injured. When we place these two topics side by side, something important becomes clear. Sometimes accidents sometimes accidents happen because rules are ignored. Sometimes accidents happen even when rules are followed. This tells us one simple but uncomfortable truth. Rules alone do not guarantee safety. Now I begin to ask this question. It then brings me to this question: have you ever investigated or witnessed an accident where PPE was worn, procedures were followed, permits were signed, yet someone still got injured? Kindly comment yes or no in the comment section. I would like your feedback. If you have worked long enough in construction or oil and gas, you have seen this. Across industries, accident investigation repeatedly revealed the same pattern. Compliance existed, protection failed. Many people believe safety is simple. They believe that if workers just follow the rules, accidents will stop. But real workplaces are not simple. Safety rules are often written in for ideal conditions. They assume stable environment, enough time, functional equipment, and full supervision. But real work is dynamic. Conditions change, weather changes, equipment ages, fatigue sets in, and pressure increases. When reality does not match what the rule imagined, workers are exposed even while complying. This gap between how work is planned and how work is actually done is where many serious accidents occur. Now, I will begin to give real incidents in the workplace. A construction worker was assigned to work at height on a scaffold. The scaffold was tagged safe. The worker wore a full body harness. The two-box stock was conducted. During the task, the scaffold plank shifted. The plank had been improperly installed earlier. The inspection process failed to detect it. The worker then fell and sustained serious injuries. Now let me ask you this question. Did the worker break a rule or the system failed to protect him? Kindly comment in the comment section. This is why focusing only on a worker behavior is dangerous. Many injuries happen not because workers fail, but because systems fail quietly. Let me give a second real incident scenario on construction industry. A worker was cutting concrete using the approved cutting machine. The task method statement was followed. All required PPE was worn. The cutting blade shattered due to poor maintenance. Fragments penetrated the PPE and caused injury. Rules were followed. Equipment integrity failed. Now ask yourself, how often do we assume equipment is safe simply because a procedure exists? Kindly comment in the comment section. Now let's look at the real incident in the oil and gas industry. An oil and gas technician followed lockout staggered procedures before maintenance. Energy isolation was signed off, tags were applied, the permit was approved. During the task, residual pressure remained in the line due to a faulty valve. The procedure did not account for this trapped energy. When the line was opened, pressure was violently released. The technician was injured. Compliance existed as identification failed. Now, based on this real incident, let me ask you this question. If a procedure does not capture real hazards, is compliance enough? Kindly comment in the comment section. Let's look at another oil and gas case. A lifting operation was planned. The lift plan was approved. The load was within limits. The rigger followed communication protocols. The ground beneath the crane was unstable due to poor site assessment. The crane shifted. The load swung and injured a nearby worker. From this real incident as stated, rules were followed, but site conditions were not controlled. Ask yourself, how many risk assessments are copied from previous jobs without reflecting current conditions? These examples I have stated highlight something critical. Safety rules often focus on what workers should do, but accidents often originate from what systems fail to control. Poor design, inadequate maintenance, weak inspections, incomplete risk assessment, assumptions instead of verification. High-risk industries demand constant risk control, not risk acceptance. When incidents happen despite rule following, it points to system failure, not inevitability. Serious incidents are not normal in construction or oil and gas. They signal breakdown in controls. Hazards can be reduced but not eliminated. Controls degrade over time. Risks change as work progresses. When organizations pretend risk is zero, they stop improving controls. They rely on paperwork instead of protection. Training is often treated as the solution. Training is important, but training alone does not prevent accidents. Training gives knowledge. Training does not remove hazards. A trained worker can still be injured by an unstable structure, degrading equipment, hidden energy sources. Let me ask you this. How many accident investigations end with "we will retrain everyone" instead of fixing the system? Kindly comment in the comment section. Most rule compliance accidents give warning signs before they happen, such as near misses, minor injuries, equipment faults, workers' complaints. These warnings are often ignored because no rule was broken. But safety is not just about rule compliance, it's about hazard control. Let's look at another construction example, example in the construction industry. Repeated near misses involving falling objects were reported. Hard hats were worn, barricades existed, but no redesign of work zones was done. Eventually, a worker was struck and injured. Hmm. The system warned them, the warning was ignored. Let me give you another example in the oil and gas industry. Small leaks were repeatedly recorded during routine operations. Procedures were followed, temporary fixes were applied. Eventually, a major release occurred. This means is that compliance delayed the accident. It did not prevent it. Now let me ask you another question. What warning signs are being normalized in your workplace right now? Comment in the comment section. To prevent injuries, even when rules are followed, organizations must change their approach. They must design safer systems. They must strengthen engineering controls. They must improve inspections and supervision. They must listen to frontline workers. They must treat near misses as serious warnings. Safety must protect people even when systems are stressed and humans are imperfect. When we combine today's topic with yesterday's discussion on why safety rules are ignored by workers, the picture becomes complete. Sometimes workers break rules because systems pressure them. Yes. Sometimes workers follow rules and still get injured because systems fail them. In both cases, the solution is the same. What do we do? Fix the system. Do not rely on rules. Do not rely on people. Build safety into the work itself. Now, let me leave you with one final question before the session is over, even while I still wait for comments, reactions, and all of that. I would like to hear from everyone. Let me leave you with one final question. If a worker followed the rules and still got injured, what will you fix first? The worker or the system? Comment in the comment section. I would like to read from you. If your answer is the system, then you are thinking about safety the right way. Let me ask you the last question for this session. How could we have designed the system differently to prevent this? Kindly comment in the comment section. I would like to read from you. Thank you for staying with me today. And if this session helped you see safety differently, share it with your team. Subscribe to Gearing Safety for practical safety education that saves lives. Stay alert, stay informed, and stay safe. Thank you, everyone.